Hello everyone, right, in this video I'm going to try and teach you all the basics of palpating. Palpating, obviously, if you don't know, it's feeling for follicles when you plan on breeding your females. Basically, the follicles can be tricky to find. Some people say, yeah, you know, ultrasound, but I've tried both. An ultrasound is okay, but I still find it quite tricky if you don't really know where to look and what you're looking for. But follicles are literally the start of your eggs. They go from 5mm all the way up to 40 plus before ovulation. So obviously the bigger they get, the easier they're hard to find. Yeah, it's all about a technique that not everyone would agree with my technique. Obviously everyone has their own way, but the technique I use, I've obviously been successful with it. Seems to work, so I just thought I'd show you how I do it. Right, so the girl I'm going to be showing you with is our pastel girl. Basically, I don't think she's actually got follicles at the moment, but you know, it's one of those, they will turn up sooner or later. But the problem people have is the pressure to assert on the underside. It's not, you haven't got to squeeze them to death, you know, it's not hard. While they're like this, they're normally fairly stiff and don't really want to do what you want them to do. But as soon as you pop their head in that tub, put 2 fingers underneath, halfway down, and just gently squeeze. As you can see, she's flattening out, going through my fingers as she's on her way in. So they relax quite a bit as they go into their tub, which obviously makes for easier palpation. Like I say, some people use 1 finger, I use 2 fingers just because it makes it a lot easier as the follicles run over your hand to feel rough sizes. Because you sort of know the width of your fingers, you can feel as the bump passes over. And she behaves. Come on, girl. See, again, I'm not sure whether she's going to want to show any follicles. I mean, she's a bit pink, so I think she's going into shed. It's looking very dull as well. But again, she's going in, 2 fingers underneath. I don't know if you can see, it's hard to show, that's the problem, but she's just working her way through. She flattens out as she goes. Yeah, if there's follicles there, they're quite hard to miss once they hit a certain size. I'd say probably 10mm, and you should see them, or should feel them, I should say. But that's pretty much the basics. Right, so that's palpating. Like I say, everyone's going to do it differently. Everyone's going to have their own methods. I find the method with 2 fingers holding the underbelly of your snake, you'll find as they go in their tubs, they do flatten out, they do soften themselves up a bit as they relax, and practice makes perfect. Obviously I've been palpating for quite a while. Like I say, I've tried ultrasound, but I still checked by palpating even when I had the ultrasound. But once them follicles are there, you really can't miss them. They end up like a load of marbles running down the centre of your snake. So once you feel it that first time, every other time will get easier from there. But yeah, as they get bigger, even easier to find. I hope this video's helped you out. Like I say, it's probably pretty basic compared to some of the other videos people post, but that's the way I do it. I find it works. I've had success with it over the years, you know, so let's hope it helps you guys, especially with you newbies coming into the hobby, because they are things you need to know, because palpating is quite important, because then you don't put your males with your gills when your males don't need to go with your gills. So you tie your male out, and if you've got more than 1 female for him, it's a lot easier to judge when to put that boy with that girl. But yeah, so that's it for the palpating video. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Don't forget, obviously, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get the notifications up. Instagram, Facebook, Excessive Recessive on all those. And I'm going to post another video tomorrow. I've got two very special returning babies, or say babies, they're not babies no more, but two very special snakes returning to us for the coming season. Really looking forward to seeing them and showing them off. I'll give a big shout out to who's sending them down once they arrive and I'm doing the video. Yeah, so if you want to see what's coming, like I say, subscribe and hit that bell icon. Thanks again. See you soon.